What's going on, everybody? I wanted to take a second today and wish you a very happy Easter. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless America, and God bless the world. I hope you enjoy this day. Have a great Easter. And I also wanted to talk about the Sri Lankan attacks real quick, send some thoughts, prayers, and blessings to Sri Lanka. Over 200 people were killed in explosion attacks at churches and hotels in a targeted attack. I just wanted to say with the media, there's a very, very striking difference, and we all notice it in how they cover certain religious and even attacks on schools and such, where if it's an attack on a school or a different religion, immediately you have social media crackdown and they blame every single person with the same skin color or try to group in other political ideologies that don't even overlap. There's, gun control and other sort of weapons regulations. And every single time an attack happens, it's slowly we lose the First Amendment, and then they come for the Second Amendment where it's, you can't say this, it's your fault, we're going to crack down on speech. It's all censorship every time there's an attack, except when there's an attack on Christians like in Sri Lanka or in Nigeria almost on a daily basis, or like in France, just to be honest. They said before they even did an investigation that it was just a random burning, even though Newsweek and others just a couple weeks ago published that there's a ridiculous surge in church attacks in France, and there's even maps where you can look at the burnings, and it's so many churches being burnt. But somehow when it's a Christian or a Catholic church, they say immediately, no, there's no foul play, no speech crackdown, no gun control. And I'm not saying that because I want gun control or speech crackdown, quite the opposite. I'm just saying it's very, very obvious that the media has a ridiculously insane anti-Christian and anti-Catholic bias and anti-conservative, but I don't want to get into that. So much so that in other countries, for instance, in Islamic countries where there's an Islamic majority, a lot of the times they have their own, speech regulation laws in their favor, and other people, have to abide by their laws, which is fine. It's not my country. God bless you guys. Appreciate you, and I know that the media also stirs up the pot and hurts, Islamic people as well, and I don't agree with it. But here in America or in Europe, in a few places where you have a Christian or a Catholic majority, they're still persecuted and treated like outsiders. For instance, here, if you even abide by 1/5 of Christian rules and regulations, you get smeared, slandered by the media. They try to close your business down, and it's just very, very obvious to me that they're persecuting Christians and Catholics, so much so worldwide that not only in countries where they are in a majority, they're getting persecuted in an extreme violent manner, but even in countries where we have the majority, they actually attack, slander, and try to seek to destroy not only the ideology, but the people who hold that ideology. And I don't agree with that type of stuff. So God bless you guys. I just wanted to say we're not buying it. We know what the media is doing, and just to be quite frank, if you look around the world in other, populations, they have families, they value women, and, they want to have children and have families. In America and in Europe, with the media who hates Christians and Catholics and Europeans and Americans, they tell you to abort your babies. They tell you it's cool to not have families. The divorce rates are skyrocketing. They're bragging in the media that 48 out of 50 states can't repopulate in time, that we're losing, we're declining in population. So it's very, very obvious what the whole plot is, but still my message on this Easter, in light of Jesus Christ and in light of, what Easter is meant to be about, I still lead with love. I still lead with light, compassion, truth, honesty. I will never succumb or stoop down to the level of the fake news media and the level to the Christian persecution media, the start a war media, the stir the pot and mislead all religions, races, and genders media, the we're going to lie to you, scare you, add fear to your televisions, and then try to sell you pharmacy pills media. I'm never going to stoop down to that level. So I still encourage you to be peaceful, happy, enjoy your day. That's what Jesus Christ would have wanted. And also, the way to beat darkness, I do believe, like Martin Luther King and others have said, is with light and love. Be strong, be aware, be ready, be prepared, but don't ever stoop down to their level of demonic evil that is running rampant throughout this world. Whether you are Christian or Catholic or not, or you're atheist even, you know that there's demonic, satanic forces running rampant, not only in our media, but all over the place, like in Sri Lanka. So God bless the victims. It's really awful that it happened. we know this is not going to get the same media coverage that others get. And it's not a competition. I don't believe in a victim card or anything. I'm just saying it's very, very obvious how they're treating different religions, different races, and different genders. And they're seeking to persecute a lot of people, not just in this country, but all over the world with their fake narratives, their extreme racism and sexism disguised as social justice, their religious persecution disguised as this sort of religion, social justice, and also the fact that they lie and mislead every religion and just start wars and do all this weird stuff that nobody ever signs off on or asked for or voted for. So God bless you guys. Happy Easter. Have a great day. And let's get it. It's going to be a beautiful year. Don't stoop down to the negative, demonic, low-level energy that they're trying to put us under. Have a great day. Thank you.